Okay, I think we're ready to go. Hello everyone. This is Noble Crumpet, and we're back with the Dorkvision stream. We took a little 1 week hiatus, and also started up that other stream that's on Wednesdays from 7 to 10 p.m., which is different than this one, different players, different everything. If you want a chance to become a player in that game, you can become a Patreon, or a patron on my Patreon, and you'll be entered into the chance of being a player. As for this game, welcome. Um, oh, I've been also instructed to push my book that's on Drive-Thru RPG.
You should.
Do it.
Do it.
It's called Noble Crumpet's Book of Gastromancy, and it's a book entirely of food puns, classes, races, setting, spells, items, all that compatible with Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. But you can find it on Drive-Thru RPG. The link is in the Twitch panels below. Without further ado, last time on the Dorkvision stream, the party was taking care of stuff in Allure, but were promptly requested by Captain Arn, Zimasu's, police captain of the Leaf Crown Guard in the city of Allure. He was told to go to a mausoleum to which he had sent several groups of Leaf Crown Knights, and they had all failed to return. The forces stretched thin, and supernatural occurrences reported. Zumasu and his team were sent. They recruited Tana Knackle, their old cleric friend, a priest of Farlon, to help them in their mission. Inside, they found these strange jellyfish.
Only a little bit of an alcoholic.
Only a little bit of an alcoholic.
Rover.
She has a shield that is a flask, while she's on the road with the god of travel. Once in the mausoleum, or mortuary, they encountered a lot of demonic signs, as well as possessed corpses that rose and attacked them Evil Dead style. And upon investigating the rest, they found this strange slime-covered hole in the wall that leads into a cavern, dark and deep. They've decided to investigate, and that is where that brings us now.
Probably check and see how many spells I have left. My dog died again.
Oh yeah,
That also happened.
your dog also died. But yeah, we're not in any particular initiative order now, so you guys can do what you want. Tana kind of looks on to you guys. This is not looking too good, huh?
Yeah, we've
I have a
seen worse.
question for you. Chris,
Yes.
are we supposed to be able to see through these cells, or are they completely closed?
They should be closed.
Okay, just making sure, because I couldn't see crap, so just want to
That's
make
fine.
sure.
You guys didn't open those doors, so I didn't open them.
Okay,
You opened the
well,
first one.
I will make the first move and open the door,
Right.
if I can.
Yeah, it opens pretty easily. There's just a latch. Inside there's a corpse, much like the first cell.
Mm.
I mean, do we want to just go and decapitate the corpses in case, or?
I mean, if you guys want to do that, like, I don't feel comfortable defying the dead, given that's my entire shtick. So, I'm
I'll
just gonna
do
keep on
it.
moving on, opening doors.
Alright, I'll delete all of them.
We'll just do a quick. Mal, Amon will open the door. Mal will cut their heads off. There we go. I'll say a quick prayer. There we go. We cleansed our questionable protection.
Yeah,
I mean, if you want, I can also. You cut their heads off. I'm gonna keep a lookout down here because this one continues on further.
You already said you volunteered, so you know.
Someone watch the door. Make sure nothing comes up from behind.
Boomcraft, got this.
Watching the door? Sure.
Please.
Tana backs you up as well. She watches this tunnel, and you watch the stairs leading up, making sure that there's no further intrusions. You guys go through saying short prayers for each of these corpses in the mortuary, and promptly chop their heads off.
Are any of them wearing anything shiny?
No, they are all nude, or burnt, or in various forms of
Not-
dismemberment.
Not buried with treasure, though.
No, they were not buried with treasure. These were
Damn it.
The
prepped.
mortuary, not a
Yeah, it's not
grave
a.
store.
I said mausoleum a few times, but I meant
Possible.
mortuary.
Mhm.
Really phoned it in with some of these prayers. I'm sorry.
That's
Yeah.
fine. You're just kind of doing like a little cross over the chest sort of deal in Hieronius. but-
Just a few Hail Hieronius is nothing too deep.
Are we happy now? Can I go back to the other part of this? The one that doesn't have just a body?
None of
If
the
you want to leave, if you want-
corpses rise up again.
good. We don't have to care. Well, we should probably cover our backs, but not as we're not going to be, easily tunneled in. Mao, you want to lead the way since you got the whole rogue going on? I'll cover the middle so everybody gets my little aura in case something spooky happens.
Sounds good to me.
Come on, you coming along?
Where?
Hello.
Am I going? Staying?
You're welcome
Go
to
on.
follow. I'm just leading ahead.
Yeah.
Oof, getting a little lag.
And I'm trying to keep in the center so people can kind of have my aura.
All right. Yeah, you guys start heading down this way. The caverns are dark and fairly warm. There's also a bit of moisture in the air. Otherwise, it seems quiet for now. But I'll have Mao in the front make a perception check. Alright, your perception check. You are fairly acute to the surroundings. As you round the corner, you find a steep slope sloping downward further into the cavern. Yep, right there. The bottom, you see a blood stain smeared as if something was moved along the ground. You also see in the distance a dim orange light. And as you approach, it looks like lava or something flowing through a hole in the wall. You also hear the distant sounds of what sounds like a
I look back to the party and I just kind of put my finger up to my mouth in like the quiet hush.
Should I cast a buff spell?
I mean,
I
that's
just
you.
if you say it out loud, Mal's probably gonna nod yes and then go down the slope. Is it? You say it's steep. Is it like?
as in you'd skid down easily enough. You'd probably need to make a check to get back up.
I skid down.
I'm gonna try and wave at you. Do you want us to follow in motion with my hands?
Waving to me or waving to everybody else?
To you. If you want us to follow, you want to go ahead first.
I'm just gonna put my hand up like a hold, like stop real quick. I'm just gonna investigate this blood pile. Does it appear to be fresh?
It does sort of appear to be fresh. You also see, or hear in the distance behind you, that there is the sound of gnashing teeth. As you turn to look over your head, you see a medium-sized figure, kind of amorphous, and it seems to be moving around, and there's a lot of squishing coming from the cavern that way.
I motion to follow with quiet, and I'm going to also pull out a blade.
Okay,
Okay, so we gotta roll stealth checks then.
sure. Make stealth checks. Mao first. I mean, we'll make a new one, because that one was made before you went down the slope.
That's fine. I'm just going to press myself up against the wall in the direction of wherever the
Alright.
creature's noises are, so that way I can go and attack first.
Okay.
Now,
Can I assist him? And try and catch him?
Not really in this
Damn it.
case, but I will make this a group check.
Okay.
oh jeez.
Wow. I don't know how I got such a high stealth.
Oh, Tana didn't get a good one, but collectively, you guys are able to get down the slope without much noise. It doesn't seem that anything has noticed you, but there is definitely something in there. You also hear noises coming down, further down the hallway.
Well, I gotta point to and say there's two. You know, I see two over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the first one.
Okay. Do you want us to just hang back until we make a move?
She says she's gonna get the
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, I'm
so-
gonna make the first move, so follow in after.
Okay.
I can get over there and reach it and attack it and leave.
All right. Weapons drawn.
Initiative now, yes.
Yeah, we can do that. Hold on a second. Is combat tracker not enabled? That's weird.
I should have this in a separate window. There we go. Okay.
Combat tracker should be enabled.
I don't need to worry. I'm going last.
The turn order. Is that not supposed to be the thing?
Hmm?
We see the turn order. Is that not supposed to be the thing?
There's a different thing.
He's talking about the one where he just does it for us and it collects it and then puts it in. Are you highlighting everybody?
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not working, so just roll
Okay.
for normal initiative. Alright, the creatures have not seen you yet. And you guys want Mao to do the first action?
Yep.
Okay, you guys wait and sneak up on the creatures. Mao, as you lunge in with your scimitar ready, you lunge into this little cavern, and you see these two creatures, multi-eyed, mostly composed of a giant mouth with gnashing teeth, gnawing, pulling at a corpse. The two are arguing over this sort of thing, but before they even notice you, you stab into one of them, dealing 51 damage and killing it instantly. The other
Nice.
one looks at you and starts raging.
Bonus action, just engage.
That's fair.
Boop.
Also going to change the music. There we go. Okay.
There's one more in there, and I'm gonna press myself up against the side to stay out of everybody's way.
Right. It lets out a squeal as you backpedal down the hallway and let Zumasu know about it. Zumasu, it's your turn.
Wait, the 5? Okay.
Well, you guys waited for Mao.
Mm.
Okay. I can't. Can I even reach that with anything?
Do you have 10 feet reach?
I can throw poison at it.
Yes, you
That's better
technically
than
can.
nothing.
Yeah.
Beat on it.
I spit on it. Magical poison forms up my mouth and it flies over at the thing.
Alright, you launch your poisonous magical spit at this creature. It lands in its mouth and it just continues gnawing at the air, and then it continues, or then it starts to shuffle towards you. It seems unaffected.
Huh?
Okay, anything else?
Nope. Poison damage does nothing.
Alright, these creatures were surprised, but at the top of the round, it's actually this thing's turn. Takes a 5-foot step, heads over to you, and tries to bite. It lunges towards you, but you are easily able to hold up your shield, and it starts gnawing on that instead. You knock it down to the ground, and it struggles to get back to its feet. Amon, it's your turn.
All right. So let's see. Well, that one's gonna get attacked. So let me do. Okay, let me just do the. Where the hell's my Path to the Grave?
Also, I will let you know that this thing in the center, although I didn't put lighting on it, that is a physical barrier.
Yeah,
It's,
figured.
well, it also kind of looks like a pit, so I figured I'd call it out.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good.
Pushed.
Okay, so you're
All right,
cursing
fine,
the
fine.
creature with Zamosu?
Yeah.
Okay. It is Tana's turn. Tana, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, it looks like she can't get very far. I think I also moved her an extra space by accident. Yeah. Yeah, she can't do much. She's going to cast Sacred Flame. Where is it? There it is. Alright, the creature needs to make a save. Alright, the creature takes
It's double
20.
damage.
Yes, the creature takes 20 radiant damage as Amon's curse weakens this target. Its skin starts to like kind of flesh away, like slip away from it in little dust particles as light shines in from above as Tana raises her holy symbol. And the creature is bloodied. That's her turn. Boom crash.
Oh.
The hallway is a little crowded, so the creature is considered to have cover if you shoot in through there.
Can I move up
Yeah.
to here? Okay. Wait, why can't I see anything?
Are you unable to see anything?
There is a gray overlay, like right here, and I can't see anything past that. There's a solid wall. Like, I can kind of see the corner of Amon and Tana's.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're. That's weird.
That is weird.
Have it.
You know,
I can
I think
myself, but
no, I
but
think
your guys turn gray overlay when you go under there.
I weirdly know what that is, and I
Am I
don't
on the
know.
wrong layer?
Nope. It's because there's a light. The light, for some reason, screws
okay.
up Dorkvision. That's weird.
1, 2, 3,
Ironic.
Yikes.
5. I can't really hit anything, so I'm just gonna cast True Strike on myself again and just keep doing that until I can hit something.
Okay, sounds good. You empower your claws, waiting for the opportunity. Mao, it is your turn again. You remember seeing some others in that other cavern just around the pillar?
Over there, you mean?
Yes. You definitely hear them roused to aggression.
I think I'm gonna have to use a bonus action to, like, move twice, bonus action to hide. So I'll hide when it comes out.
So you're gonna dash and then bonus action hide?
Yeah.
Okay. You duck behind that area. Make a stealth check. These creatures aren't very bright, so yeah, you are very hidden from it.
Hey.
Sumasu, it is your turn. The creature before you is gripped in pain. It is gnashing its teeth at you.
Sword attack. Oh.
I don't remember what their AC is. That does not hit.
I guess so. Another magic sword attack. God damn it.
That just barely hits.
Wow.
Yay.
The creature takes 8 slashing damage.
It included the 2 magic to that, didn't it? Yeah, okay.
Yep,
Never
it
mind.
looks like it.
Alright. Alright,
You
I'm gonna walk back out.
You push the creature off of your shield and stab at it, but it dodges out of the way. You then stab into its toothy maw. As you try and backpedal out of the area, it is going to make an attack up against you. And fail miserably. Okay.
Here's guys.
It is now this one's turn. It is going to crawl out of this pit area. It didn't see Mao, but it did see Zumasu run past. It's going to lunge for them.
Hi there.
And it misses.
Attack of opportunity?
What do you mean attack of opportunity?
Oh, never mind. It's just moving to my space. That's
Yeah.
fine. Never mind.
The other one comes out and is going to also attack Zumasu.
Meat shield.
Oh my god, these things are the worst. Yeah, these things are lunging towards you, but they are just kind of pedaling along the ground. They have limbs kind of all over their bodies, so they look very clumsy. Finally, it's the top of the round. It's this thing's turn. It's going to lunge for Tana.
Monsters,
Get away
does it
from me, you
hurt to
creature!
live?
Does it hurt to live? Oh, it actually hit Tana for 9 piercing. NPC, you guys have plot armor, obviously. These guys, Tana does not. Alright, as it lunges for the halfling, it jumps on top of her, and it's like twice her size, so it kind of gets her in its mouth before she's able to free herself. Amon, it is your turn.
Inspiration. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. I'm gonna do Spirit Guardians because that's my bread and butter. I'm gonna upcast it.
Alright, you hold your hands up in the air with your holy symbol upon your shield, igniting in unholy power as these strange dark energies start swirling around you. They don't quite have the same appearance as they did when you were a devout worshipper of Incabulos, but they are the same dark energy. Okay. As you orient yourself behind the pillar, they swirl around it in a spiral of doom, attacking into these creatures. And then on their turns, they're going to need to make saves against it. It's Tana's turn. Tana's going to try another Sacred Flame since it worked well last time. Okay. It's going to make a Dex save. It has -1 to that. Okay, well, you guys have plot armor. Tana is not so lucky. Tana's going to hold her ground, not wanting to risk another attack. Boom Crash, it's your turn. Oh, oh, yeah, never mind. Sorry.
Do I have a direct hit to this one?
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
Okay.
And you got the Torch Psych. I don't think you needed it.
Yep, that's gonna hit. The creature pounds into the wall, is blasted 10 feet away by your repelling blast. It takes 5 force damage, and it dies in a skid mark on the ground.
Oh, okay. Then ignore that.
Twice and it died.
Well, your second attack didn't really have anything to hit at that time, so I guess the second one just kind of blasted it further apart as it skidded along the ground. Anything else from you?
So Tana is safe for now, but I'm gonna put myself in front of her.
Alright. Okay. Mao, it is your turn. You are hidden from these creatures, despite being right next to them. They did not see you, and it hurts for them to live.
Hey!
Sneak attack.
If I can get it to click on the thing.
Alright, yeah, that's gonna hit. You're gonna deal a lot of damage to it. That is 26 damage from the necrotic that it takes from the bleed, which I regret putting on there that it happens next turn, so I just include it.
Bleed.
As the creatures lunge for Zumasu, you stab into this thing's underbelly with your scimitar and rake out of it. Blood is goring out from underneath of it. It's a sort of sizzling green color. Anything else for you?
No.
Okay.
I'll stay right here.
Zumasu, it is your turn.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna just attack it.
Alright.
Come on. No. Oh, that probably hits.
Yeah, I'll say it does.
Oh,
12
that's pretty
slashing
good.
damage. As Mao thoroughly gouges into the creature, it turns towards her, ready to strike, but then you are able to take up the initiative and stab it in the eye. One of the several eyes it has. This is enough for it to convulse into a pile of filth on the ground. Okay, anything else? I think you have a second
I can attack the one, right?
Yep. You
I
attack the
forget,
other one.
did that hit?
It does not hit. It is just away.
Not 13.
The creature scuttles away from you and snarls. And it's its turn. It starts its turn, so it's going to need to make a wisdom save?
Wisdom.
It's been a
Yep.
while since the Kruthic days. Yeah, it failed.
Okay. Yep.
Alright, 18. Shazoom, it is bloodied and it is pummeled with necrotic energy. It's gonna lunge towards Zumasu again. It's sort of a one-track mind type creature. And it fails. Its one-track mind is running into plot armor. Amon, it is your turn.
I'm gonna advance to here. Okay, just before the comments start, do I feel any heat emanating from that? Is that actually like lava type of thing?
You do feel heat coming from it. It is extreme.
Okay. Okay. First of all, I think I'm gonna do Toll the Dead.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Make it save. Yeah, it failed, and it doesn't have all its hit points. As your little bell chimes out, its body just starts to melt away. Its maw opens up like a little flower wilting as it melts into a puddle.
All right. Good. So
You guys
fire's
also...
hot.
Yeah, fire is hot. You also see some other creatures in the distance down in another cavern, just visible from where you are. They look vaguely humanoid, but are pulsing and undulating.
Okay.
Hey,
I also
hey,
see.
stop that whole thing.
Sorry?
I also see the two other people.
You do. There are
Do
two
they-
other people within sight of you, and they are cowering in the middle of this group of creatures. They are moaning, and there's like a sort of heat wave like in between you and them, so it's kind of hard to make out what's going on.
The heat, the haze. Okay. I'm gonna say it's like there's more over there, and there might be survivors. Come.
But it's hot.
I've
Give me
heard
one second.
fire
Let
is
me-
hot.
You can put the fire out?
No, I've heard fire is hot.
Give me 1 second. Let me see if I have real quick. I'm wondering if I can break my sword's ability to basically put rocks over to maybe help.
Huh.
Where are my notes?
Your sword rock hewer?
Yeah. Basically, I wanted to pull off a piece of the wall or the thing to try and make like a little bridge, since it's like a 5-foot thing.
Okay.
I'm trying to see how it actually... Damn it, I don't have the notes here. Let me double check my Word document.
Chris, do you remember what spell you gave it?
I gave it pass wall, essentially.
Sorry, this might take 1 second.
Passwall is just making a portal. So if you want to,
Okay, found it. Rock Hewer. I spelled Hewer wrong. That's why the search function wasn't working. Anyway, I can use an action to make a 20-foot long diameter in stone once per day. Looks, and yeah, it doesn't. I don't know if it says where the stone goes,
okay, so
but 20,
what does that?
20. It makes a pretty big hole, 20-foot long diameter in stone.
Yeah, it's
5 foot
essentially
deep.
it's essentially pass wall. The stone would get essentially vaporized.
So it's making a bridge. It's making a tunnel. So make a tunnel around it then.
Okay. Could I do that? Go a few steps this way and make a tunnel going from here to here. How's the lava?
certainly
How is the lava
try.
actually going?
Well, you don't know how it's going inside. So
Yeah.
but it's flowing in the direction southward. So you assume it's going a little bit lower, at least on that end. So you can
Okay.
probably guess from there.
All right, so it would probably be better go from this angle than the other side, because it's thinner on this side. Okay, yeah. I'll draw it real.
I'm gonna have to ask you guys to hold on a second, because I need to cut a hole in the wall in this dynamic lighting.
Also, are we going? Are we still going the initiative order right now?
I'm gonna say yes because there's creatures nearby, so I'm gonna have to add
Okay.
them to the initiative.
Okay, because we also have to ask if Boom Crasher Mao is gonna do anything while he's doing this. Are you guys just waiting for him to cut a hole through the wall?
If anything, I was gonna try and charge through because I'm fire resistant.
Oh,
so
that's
the heat
true.
doesn't bother me as much.
Yeah, so you can just jump. You can jump. What about you, Boom Crash? You're actually
I would
technically.
probably just get closer so I can stay close to the party. That's pretty much it.
We should check the bodies too, real quick, before we move on.
You could do that after combat.
Okay.
I don't want to.
I don't want to touch the dead things.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, if I go through there, I should be able to make a 20-foot deep thing. It's only 5 feet. Okay, so it's only like it only has a space of 5 feet to walk through, but it's 20 feet deep, so it should be able to like chunk through this part. Yay! Sword became useful. And
Yeah,
it's been useful for the
it's-
magical.
It's very useful. I love it. Love this. I love everything.
It only has one charge a day, and I haven't used it yet. I haven't broken it yet.
First, the next dungeon, nothing but rust monsters. Why did I give my players this? Rust monsters everywhere.
I just didn't want to step over lava because Lord knows that's the one time you roll a 1 on an athletics check.
Yeah. I apologize for this. I kind of need to redraw the entire thing because it was all
Oh my god.
the whole dungeon was like one line, snaking and trailing all around this fair place.
Did I destroy the integrity of the
You've.
construction wall?
It's not speed running per se, but it is out of bounds.
I just need to find it and clip through the wall, and then I can go through the stairs of eternity, and there we go. I'm already at the final boss.
Okay. I
I'll
hope
be right back.
that's fine.
I didn't mean to break it. I thought we would just assume we go through that little tunnel.
Yeah, we'll just go through the little hole. No, it's a rather specific thing. It's a really tricky glitch to do
Oh no.
because you're not just making a hole through the wall. Okay.
Oh god.
I think this might be good. I'm gonna try and delete this. So, actually, I can wait until C gets back. I'm gonna add the creatures.
I'm back.
Oh, okay.
I don't. You didn't. Or do you need me for anything?
No, I just wanted to describe it while you guys were there.
You're gonna be so mad when it comes to my turn.
Guess I'll add these dudes just in case.
Oh no. Now I realize what happened.
You idiot! You imbecile!
Oh yeah. Okay. So we're on Amon's. Well, I guess we're on Zumasu's turn. I'll set it to descending. I'll proceed until Zumasu's turn. Okay. Whew. What a spicy meatball. So I'm gonna try and delete this. Zumasu, you use Rock Hewer
Okay.
in an attempt to get past this lava flow that's about 2 feet long. You try to create a clip through the wall, and as you explode outward with the might of the magic gnome-made weapon, the rocks begin to fall and lava begins to spew out into an open cavern.
Oh shit.
Let's delete this. Inside of the cavern, there are several cult people in humanoids in garb of red and black. They are praying above a giant lava pit. There is a giant vulture-looking demon overlooking all of this, as well as a buzzing sound permeating the entire cavern. You hear, "Ah! Who disturbs our slumber?" as one of the cultists then says, "No, I must give," and then leaps into the lava pool. Another one follows. It looks like they were in the process of doing this anyway. They fall into the lava and then start to burn to a crisp. The others
Oh,
look to
God.
you guys. and begin firing magic at you. I forgot to add
What
them.
blasphemy is this?
Let's add these dudes to the initiative now.
Y'all need Hyronius. Stop what you're doing.
So, Zumosu, still think that cult thing's all set?
I didn't really, but Arn's an asshole.
Wow, what a great guy, Arn
We don't
is.
care.
Alright. I'm gonna set it to descending once more, and then once more proceed to Zumasu's turn, which is now buried. Things have gotten very out of hand. That is
So I
an
clipped
action.
into the boss room.
You
No,
clipped
you're,
into the
you're,
boss.
you're literally Leroy. It's like, okay, if it don't aggro the eggs, we should be like, God damn it, Leroy.
Oh man, there's creatures in the other room. What do? I open a door to the next room. Okay.
I hate all of this.
I think this is one of the first times that I'm actually scared for you guys.
I hate all of this.
But I'm also
Wait.
glad it's not my fault.
Oh god.
One of these creatures, with its ebbing flesh, starts to move towards you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It seems unperturbed as it steps into the lava. It licks at its body, but it doesn't do anything to it. And it's going to... Okay, actually, it's actually not going to do anything. It's actually not going to go as far. I misread one of its abilities. So it kind of stands here and it starts menacing, just kind of like snarling at you. Meanwhile, this guard guy over here, it looks like one of the Aloran guards, Oak Crown probably, definitely someone lower on the tier. He starts screaming, "Help! Someone please help us!" You also hear the elf maiden next to him scream, "Please, I was just here for inspection. I didn't account for this." They are completely paralyzed in fear. Meanwhile, another one of these creatures goes. I'm also gonna have you guys, in the meantime, make some religion checks.
Something that I have no skill in.
I'll have Tana do it as well because she's explicitly a priest.
She's significantly better at it than I am.
She only has +5.
Yeah, I have.
See,
plus-
it's not my faith, so I know nothing about
What
it.
the frig?
Zuzu! Zuzu! Finally! Good job.
All right.
That seems not
Really?
right, but okay, sure.
So I'm gonna say that your initial inspection of these creatures, these Zumasu, you've heard of them. They're called Rudderkin, as their nameplate suggests. But they are known for having a horrific bite that can transform creatures into demons. And
That's not good.
yeah, it's not good. They also have a magically terrifying aura. Can I have you
Sure.
make a new one as well for the creatures down south?
Right.
Okay, you've also heard of these vulture-like creatures. This one is called a Vrock. You aren't quite certain of their abilities, but you do note that it is a demon, much like all these other creatures, probably immune to fire. It's also surrounded in a cloud of what looks like some sort of colored gas. Right. So
Okay.
that's what you
Talking
learned.
is a free action.
Yep.
I'll yell to everybody to get to me. Get close to me. Those Ruddikin things are literal demons that can transform you if they bite you. They're really kind of creepy. And that flying thing's a rock. Stay away from it. It's got dangerous gas or something.
Wait, does
Sounds
that
like
work for me?
Run.
Does that work for you?
Do
Yeah,
tieflings turn
and-
into demons? I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
it can transform a tiefling.
We're already
Okay,
halfway
alright, good to
there.
know. That's what I was
We're already
wondering.
halfway there, so why not?
Also, Scaredy Cat, you probably want my aura. Those things are a lot creepier up close.
Okay.
No, but have them stay back because I did not specify them being immune to my spirit thing, so they'll be torn to shreds.
Oh. Am
nice.
Am I immune to your spirit thing?
Yes, everyone that was at the presence of, like, I didn't say it, but I didn't want to bother with it.
Wait, what's that thing?
So through the heat of the lava, the wave of heat emanating from this chasm below, you hear a buzzing sound get louder and louder as this big black mosquito sort of looking demon buzzes straight towards you guys. It looks like we have intruders in our lair. Let's kill them, Brush Rat. Of course, Marsnack.
Jesus fuck.
And
Why are you using the mortuary as your hideout? This is a Lauren property.
you know too little, Paladin.
Stop talking. Just kill it. Just kill it.
Meanwhile, it is
Right,
Demons, they don't
Mitch.
care if they're trespassing. Come on.
it is going to end its turn. Now it's
And
this
rock.
dude's turn. I want to rock. Rock. Okay, 20 feet. Cool. Oh, it's not stabbing to the center, that's why. Okay. This rock is going to lunge up onto the side of the wall and squawk inside at you guys. As it does so, its pitch goes up like 10 octaves, and it goes squawking inside of the cavern. It echoes throughout it. I'm going to need each person to make a Constitution saving throw as it unleashes its stunning screech.
First of all, before it goes, make sure it makes a save. I don't know if it's gonna.
Oh yeah, it entered. I forgot.
Me, Tana, and Amon have the bonus. We're in my aura.
Yep. Oh, it failed. So it's going to take full damage.
Only 9. That sucks. Okay.
It does
Jesus
suck.
Christ, I got a 1. You got +4 though.
Yeah.
Okay. What is this
And
save?
+4 to your
Con.
spellcaster 1.
Tana has the plus.
That's not good.
That's not good.
Hmm.
Okay, so the DC was 14. Boom Crash, you made it. Mao, because of the plus, you made it. Zumasu yourself, you did not make it. Amon made it.
I'm deaf.
So Tana and Zumasu are both stunned until the end of the Vrock's next turn.
Break.
That is not good. Do they only get your aura bonuses if you're not incapacitated, by the way?
I think so. Let me see if there's anything explicit in the description.
I don't remember which icon is stunned, so I'm gonna do this one? That might be deafened. Oh well. It looks like a...
I must be conscious to grant this bonus.
Okay, you're
Yeah,
still
conscious.
conscious. You're still conscious.
Yeah.
You're just incapacitated and can't move or something like that. Okay, that is its turn. Amon, it is your turn. We have a few things that we need to take care of, much like you usually do. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw against the droning of this mosquito-like demon.
Oh dear God. Okay.
Natural 20, you are blocking it out. And... what is this one? Oh, that's an action. It can't do that. I thought that was a aura. Either
Yeah,
way,
Stop it.
we also need to do... Zumasu, can people near you be feared right now?
I have an aura range, but it's smaller. Let me double check the range.
Well, Amon's within 5 feet of you.
10 feet. 10 feet can't be threatened.
Okay. You are immune to the Rudderkin's fear. And now you may proceed.
Okay. So, holy shit. There's a lot to worry about. Okay, I have a question. Vrock, like, how close is the Vrock, like, to Zumasu? Like, eye level, way above?
It's about eye level. It's kind of like clinging on the sidewall, looking into the hole that was created. So it's within biting range of Zumasu, but I'd say it has cover against anybody that's like that's like just past where you are.
Okay. In that case, shit, those guys are doomed. Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm going to stand over here. I'm gonna get closer, and then I think I'm going to do Path to the Grave onto the rock.
Onto the rock.
And I'm going to cast Spirit Weapon, but I'm going to upcast it. Let me just see how much I'm going to upcast it. I think I'm upcast it 1, so weapon inbound. And then if you could just put it there.
Sure. Gotta find it. There it is.
Okay, that should hit.
Oh.
Unless
Yeah,
it does-
23 hits. I wasn't looking.
And then that's going to be 2d8 plus my 4, so that's going to be
10 damage.
20 damage because of the
Oh, because of the vulnerability, yes. I usually don't expect that to go off right away. Okay, so you curse this rock with the deadly power of death. Little...
Redundant, but effective.
That sounded dumb, but yeah, it seems to work as your spirit weapon emerges from your palm, launches straight towards it, and drawing it towards the grave, collides with it. Feathers fly everywhere, spores fly everywhere. This creature squawks in anguish. Okay, that was your bonus action?
That was the bonus action. That's my everything. So
Everything?
we can move on.
Okay, it is this last Rudderkin's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna move there. I also realized these guys can't move that fast. Well, it's fine. We'll say that they dashed, because they haven't done anything. Okay. Next, it is one of the cultists' turns. It is going to step forward with its sister and point up towards Zumasu. It is going to cast Create Bonfire as a crack in the earth opens beneath you, Zumasu, and you see lava beneath it in your stunned state. Fire blazes up from it. You automatically fail dex saves when you're stunned. So that's going to be 7 fire damage.
Okay. I don't have magic resistance to this, do I?
Nope. You automatically fail the save, so it doesn't really matter. There is also now, I put it underneath of you because that's how it works, but there is a fire. I can put it in the front. Oh, maybe it didn't work. That's weird. It's definitely there. Oh well. It's prioritizing
me.
It's prioritizing
Yeah.
you. But that fire is going to continue to burn there as part of this cantrip's ability. Meanwhile, this other cultist is going to kind of move back. It can't quite get a good look at you. It's going to try and fire at you, Zumasu, but you're going to have cover from the rock. And if it doesn't get high enough, it's going to hit the rock instead. Which kind of works, because they're immune to fire. Okay, that's gonna hit you, Zumasu, for 5 fire damage. Pew! Next cultist turn. It's also going to launch a firebolt at you. Actually, it's going to create another bonfire, this time over where Amon is. Amon, I'm gonna need a dex save from you. Yep, you
Yes.
succeeded, so there's no damage. But the fire is blazing in front of you as the crack beneath Zumasu kind of spreads to you, and hellfire bursts up through it. Meanwhile, there's another member to this little party that we haven't really been introduced to yet. A creature tumbles down the hallway here.
Oh, god damn it.
You get a foul stench into your nostrils as it lunges towards you. There are so many auras here. It's like a frickin' Miro painting or something.
Also, speaking of auras, save please.
Oh yeah, it stepped in there. Wisdom. Oh, so I think that's a success. It takes half.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that the damage you already rolled? I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
Sorry. So it's gonna take half rounded up. That is 7. It is going to crawl over here, and then it's going to.
Just remember it's half speed, in case that matters.
It doesn't matter. This thing's fairly fast. It is going to do nothing. It looks like. I guess it's just going to continue to move and dash towards this corner here. As it lunges towards the side, you see it menacing with a long whip-like tail covered in barbs. Alright, that's its turn. Tana is stunned until the Vrock's next turn. And it's this last cultist's turn over here. She is going to launch a firebolt over at Zumosu. Doesn't hit. It pings off of his armor, even in his stunned state. Boom Crash. It is your turn.
Believe us.
I know it's been a while. There's a lot of fuck going on.
And I am out of range of all of the auras, and I have to go in range in order to do anything.
What's the range of the tentacle spell? Because you could just be out of his range while still seeing things.
That's true.
One step
Allow you to
forward.
Would shoot you over here.
If you go around here, you might be able to get a view of the, at least all those monsters over there.
Hold on 1 second, let me dig into my little spell book.
Because I'm thinking a retreat might be a good idea.
I think we need to get the fuck out, personally.
But I need at least a turn to recover.
With the scenario all over again. I'm gonna hold back the line, I'm slow, and then I'm gonna die.
Okay.
I have a
so
diamond!
If I go here, I can still sort of see things and concentration. Do I have to see direct line of sight for Evard's black tentacles?
Any kind of area spell, you still gotta be able to see the area that you're casting at.
Okay.
Usually that's the
so
case, yeah.
If I go
20-foot square on the ground you can see, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna go here, so I'm still sort of outside of the aura.
Okay, you did enter an aura.
Yeah.
It is the Bulazau's rotting presence. Actually,
Okay.
it only does it when you start your turn in there. So you can actually run through it. You kind of like hold your breath against this stench that you can see at the edge of this area, and you run into this cavern where the maw demons were. Okay, and then you're casting a spell?
Yet another aura!
Whispers, slippery noises. I'm looking for the one that... One of them blocks sight.
Hunger of Hadar?
Yeah, I think it's Hunger of Hadar, because that's a sphere. Because I want to get you guys cover as best I can. And that's a 150-foot range. So... If I cast it... Sorry, guys. Come on, don't be a boob. So 20-foot radius. So...
It does say on the ground for Evard's black tentacles. I don't know about Hunger of Hadar.
It's a sphere, so it doesn't have to be a 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appear centered at a point within range for
Yep.
a lasting duration.
Point within range, so that's fine. You can do that in midair
Okay.
if you want.
So,
You're gonna fill up the hole.
yeah, fill up the hole and get as many of these fuckers in it as possible
Okay.
without Zuzu getting in it.
You fill this area without getting Zuzu in it.
Yeah.
Bring it down. Don't just try to be clever.
So like here, is that good?
No, move it to the right. You had it before.
Yeah.
It can clip through things, can't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's good.
Okay, I'm gonna put this on the map layer.
And you can't see shit.
Yeah.
So, hold on, let me just, I think I wrote it down in the spell book. So,
It happens on their turn, so just look it up, and when we get to it, we'll get to it. Mao, you are starting your turn in one of the auras. Actually, two of the auras, because Zumasu is not near enough to you to prevent fear. So I'm going to need you to make... is that a wisdom save against the fear? Ooh.
Now scared.
Yeah, Mao is scared. You... Okay, on a successful save, blah blah blah. On a failed save, the creature becomes frightened of the Rudderkins for 1 minute. While frightened in this way, the creature is restrained. At the end of each of the frightened creature's turns, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on its success. You are paralyzed in crippling fear. You can still act, but you are restrained. Meanwhile, I'm going to need you to make a con save?
Yeah,
yes, a
that's
constitution save. Okay, that one is successful. Yep, and it negates any of the damage from the Bulazao's rotting presence. Okay, you may proceed.
But I can't move, I thought.
You can't
Just
move.
attack.
Don't you have a short bow or like a cinder smite that you can draw?
Oh, you can still, like, do other actions. Cool.
You restrained. You
Yeah.
can't
Yeah,
use your movement speed.
You can't move.
I feel like that's the wrong one.
It is. Did I not give you a thing? Oh, you spelled it in a weird way. It's Cinder Smite.
Is it MITE?
Yeah, not Cinder's Might. But anyway, oh, actually, you spelled it correctly in the description too. Who are you attacking? Because I don't actually know who you're attacking. The Bulazao is in pitch darkness. The Vrok is also in pitch darkness,
Okay.
and it has cover.
Okay, then I'm probably gonna attack the thing that I can see, which is, I'm assuming, the rudder skin. Yeah.
Yes,
Since you're frightened, it'll be
it will be a
So-
disadvantage.
yeah. But that should still hit 17. So
I
Yep.
think it does.
It does. So that's going to be just the 5 pierce. Oh, and the fire. I thought that was sneak attack.
I typed this in, so you never gave me like a button or anything with it.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm sorry.
No worries.
So that's going to be just. It actually has resistance to fire, so that's going to be 10 damage. It doesn't have immunity though. Okay, that's that. Anything else for your turn?
I mean, I can't really move.
Okay.
I cower and hide where I am. I hide in plain sight.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to hide from these dudes.
There you go. Then that's it. Don't ask
Zumasu
for,
is
for more
stunned.
things.
It is this other thing's turn. It is going to head towards you guys. It starts, well, first it enters Amon space, I remembered. So it's gonna make a wisdom save.
Oh, by the way, it's difficult terrain.
For Hunger of Hadar, that's fine, nobody's
Yeah.
moved in it. So it made the save, it's gonna take half damage, that is 9 damage. It moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay,
God damn it.
it
I was
moved
hoping
up
the
to you.
slow terrain would help it.
Yeah, well, it had to dash to get to you, so it actually can't do anything. And all it did... That was a loud-ass motorcycle. I can still hear it. Sorry. It was very distracting. It's hard to even hear myself think.
It's still going.
How the
Still
fuck?
going.
That was like a solid, like, 30 seconds of hearing a motorcycle as if it was right next to us.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Anywho, it waded
Main
through
Street.
lava, so it's going to take half damage from that. I'm going to say it's 2d10 damage for lava. Rolling the dice. There it is. Okay, so it's going to take 9 fire damage from wading through the lava. Okay, it is the guard's turn. He just cowers in fear. He is still paralyzed in fear against these guys, and he doesn't have weapons at all. This
How
dude's
does the
turn.
guard not have weapons?
Because he was
he's a
cornered by
prisoner and
demons?
he's taken away.
Oh, okay. Oh, so is he injured right now?
You don't know. Nobody's
Oh,
been
okay.
able to reach him. So it makes it save. It's going to take 11 damage. And it's going to go... Ooh, 1, 2... For some reason it's not working. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy can finally make it to Amon. And it's going to make a bite. You have advantage on the saving throw that you need to make, which is a DC 13. Oh. It also, I don't think it hits you with an 18.
With that.
Okay, so it goes to bite you, but you are able to deflect it. Last dude's turn. He's going to enter your space as well. So make a new roll. Okay, he failed, so he's going to take 12. Oh, I forgot this guy also needs to take damage. First Rudderkin had to wade through lava. This guy is also going to do so. 1, 2, 3, 4... Yeah, he pretty much just makes it there. And then he's going to take some damage. Which is... Okay. It is this dude's turn. He is in the Hunger of Hadar. Boom Crash, what does that do?
Okay, so if he starts his turn in it, damn. Oh, come on, computer. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay. No, I don't. No, you don't. Fuck you. So any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage.
Okay,
And-
it did.
Okay, so 2d6.
Okay, it takes 3 damage because it is resistant.
Awesome. Okay, and any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage as milky otherworldly tentacles roll up against it.
Okay, you guys, as the Hunger of Hadar starts to spread out, in its milky, inky blackness, you guys hear, chaos ensuing within. The mosquito is, like, flitting around going, I can't see them. I don't even know if I'm having any effect. Marstat, keep going after them. And then you hear his droning sound, disappear, as he fades away.
Thank you for throwing us a bone.
Yeah, I definitely did do that thing that you said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is the Vrock's turn. The Vrock is going to take some damage, so it's going to take 2d6 cold. Roll that for me, won't ya?
Computer.
Also,
Fuck.
you guys are no longer stunned. Zumlasu.
Yay. But I still have to wait a turn for my turn.
Yeah. Okay, the rock is resistant, so it's going to take... We'll take the first... Yep, so it will take 3 damage. There it is. Ugh. Man, this is going places. Hmm. Okay, the rock is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to push its way in through the hole, and it is going to use its spores this time, which
Oh
does.
yeah, oh, good thing for you,
Oh,
sorry.
it does need to do that. It's still probably gonna live, obviously. It failed, and is gonna take 13 necrotic. Okay, good. It's going to use its spores. Okay, everybody in 15 feet, which includes Mao, Amon, Zumasu, Tana. Constitution saving throws.
Is it magical?
It is magical in nature. It's also poison in nature, so you don't even have to.
Oh, okay.
Tana fails. Mao succeeds. Amon succeeds because of the aura. Okay. Yeah. Tana is the only one that failed. So Tana becomes poisoned. She's gonna take D10 poison damage at the start of each of her turns. New saving throw at the end of each of her turns. Okay. Let's do that one. Okay. The rock is done. I believe it can't do anything else if it does that. Yep, it's done. Amon, it is your turn.
Oh,
You
boy.
need to make... Oh, actually, need to see if this is a... Yep, so you need to make a new Constitution saving throw. You succeeded in, like, being frightened by the Rudderkins, so you're actually immune to them. Even though you were, like, that was only because of being near Zumasu. I'm assuming that counts as a success. The stench does not get you. The rot does not get its grip in your nostrils. You're fine. Okay, you can continue with your turn.
Alright, because of the bonfire, I need to move, so I'm going to disengage.
Oh, actually, hold on a second. I forgot about the bonfires. I don't recall how that spell works. I just need to make sure it's not something at the start of your turn.
Or end its turn.
Or
Enter
ends
for
its
first
turn there.
time, or ends its turn there.
Yep, okay. Thank you. So yeah, you can move out of that space. You will just provoke an attack from two
No,
dudes.
that's why I said disengage.
Oh, disengage, sorry.
Right there. And then, Zumasu, what's your aura for saves?
10 feet?
10 feet.
10 feet, okay, so I'm still good. I'm going to make the spear weapon attack against the rock.
Okay.
I don't know if that hits.
It does.
I'll go for the first damage. 12 plus 4, so that's going to be 16 damage to the rock.
Okay. 16 damage. Necrotic. Super effective. Or at least it's not resistant to that.
Alright, I am done for now.
Okay. It is this poor little guy's turn. He's gonna kind of shamble on over here. He's just gonna kind of hang out, I think. And this dude's turn. This cultist down here. They are, since this sphere is so large, it's able to encompass this person. They are going to need to make... Actually, no, they just take damage from the cold. So they are at 1 hit point. They are going to struggle out. They scramble out of the darkness, just barely being able to cling to the rock's ledge. They can no longer see you guys, so they can't really do much. They also don't want to hit their demonic master by blindly shooting in, so they're just going to end their turn. Meanwhile, it's this dude's turn. He is not quite in range, but he also can't see. You guys can't see what he's doing either, but you don't see him firing in. Same goes for the other cultist. He disappears as well. Okay, it is the Bulazau's turn.
Alright, save.
Yep, he is just barely in there. Fail. That's going to be a full 25 damage. Holy crap.
About time.
Yeah, this dude is bloodied. As he just tries to get his tail around, he enters your space, but then the necrotic spirits just start pummeling him. He's going to have to... He's gonna have to just freaking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's just gonna dash to get to you guys, because he's moving through people's spaces and also through like your spirit guardians, so he can't do much, but he wants to get up close to you guys to try and get some damage in at some point, if he lives. Meanwhile, it is Tana's turn. She is no longer stunned, but she does need to make a save against... against the rot. She can't be frightened. Oh, okay.
Really, Tana?
Man, it's been a while. She was fine in the Shrine of Tomoe-chan, I think, or wherever you guys brought her. So she's going to take 1d6 necrotic damage. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, she takes 4 damage. That's fine, right, Tana? Fine as I'll ever be. Oh, she also has that poison effect from the spores. What does that do? Start of each of her turns, so she's gonna need to make another, or she's gonna need to make a new save at the end of her turn. Oh, and she takes 2 poison damage. Yeah, Tana's getting down in years. Come on, just want to look at her spells. Okay, I think that could be useful. Ugh. That could be very useful. Okay.
Then do it.
Do you care to
Do it.
share with the class?
She is going to raise her shield and her holy symbol and invoke the power of her spirit guardians. You guys see hundreds of sparkling white footprints along the ground, spinning around her and dealing a blast of holy damage up from each foot press on the ground. This is the power of her god Farlong. She's going to cast it at minimum level, though. Get an aura of, what is it, 15 feet?
15.
Okay. And yes, people can see the aura. Aha! Let's turn the entire area yellow. So she's gonna
Yellow
cast
wins.
that.
Blast it with piss.
That's just an action, right? To cast that?
Yes, that's an action.
Okay. So she can't do much else, but she's going to move over here to try and keep in range of all these things, but also be near you guys. She ends her turn. Come at me, you heathens! I slay demons for breakfast! Meanwhile, this other cult mage is going to take some cold damage from the Hunger of Hadar as she struggles to get to the edge of it to join her sister. Roll for that damage. Boom crash. It may kill her. It did not, though. Oop. It's supposed to go 2, 3. Okay, so she is looking not so good, but she managed to crawl out of the Hunger of Hadar. You can no longer see them as well. I should add that. Okay. And Boom Crash, it is your turn. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god damn it.
And you're also near to the Rudderkins now, so I think you need to make a Fear save as well. So that's Wisdom.
Okay, so con and wisdom.
Yep.
Hold on.
Okay, you succeeded at the con save, so you don't take any necrotic damage from the rotting stench of the pool cell.
Ooh,
Then you get
double nat,
snake
one.
eyes on on your wisdom save. As you back into this cavern, you are struck with a crippling dread. You are now restrained and frightened, but you can continue with your turn. You just cannot take any movement.
Okay.
Well, you start blasting.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Blasting
Like
that.
an animal caught in a corner.
The Vrock is snapping at Zumasu from inside, just inside where the hunger of Hadar is. Who are you shooting at?
The
The
rock.
rock. She
Okay.
shot at that direction.
Okay, I didn't see it because animations take forever to load on my screen. I'll see it a half hour later, suddenly randomly shoot out from Boom Crash. Unfortunately, that's not a hit, but you have a second Eldritch Blast. See, there it is. Oh, yeah, it nested that weird. A 15. Oh, but you have disadvantage against it because you are frightened.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah.
So that doesn't hit either. As you try to hold your talons steady, you are unable to get a good bead on the Vrock and blast into the wall near where Zumasu made a giant hole in it. Just want you to remember that this is Zumasu's fault. Mal, it is your turn.
Actually, I have a question about that.
Yeah.
How, if it's 5 feet, how is the rock fitting through it?
How is the Vrock getting through it?
How big is the rock if it's large?
The
Vrock.
Yeah, the rock, the flying thing.
I mean, it's 20 feet, you said, right?
20 feet deep.
Yeah, how wide is it?
5.
Yeah, it can squeeze through there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can squeeze through a space that's one size smaller than you. You just move at half speed.
Okay, so it's just like squeezed in there. Alright.
Yeah. Okay. Mao, it is your turn. You can make a new saving throw against the fear.
wisdom.
Yep. And then I'm gonna need a con save as well. Okay, you are no longer frightened, and you are also immune to it. The con save, though, you're gonna take a d6 of necrotic damage. 6 necrotic damage from the rotting presence of the goat man standing before you. It is covered in buzzing flies as it gets up to its full height, while it's getting pummeled by all of the spirit guardians. What will you do?
I mean, attack the bullseye.
Sure. Dude is standing within 5 feet of it, so you do have sneak attack. Does a 13 hit? A 13 does not hit, unfortunately.
Damn it.
Damn. Got a 3 on that. Anything else from you?
No, I'm gonna hold my ground.
No bonus actions to do anything?
No, I'm gonna hold my ground.
I
Okay.
would love it if you would run.
I'm gonna blow up.
Oh, gonna
But
rebuke.
these things have.
I know they
resistance
do.
time. Okay.
Okay, Zumasu, it is your turn. You're immune to poison, but not necrotic. I'm gonna need a con save against the Bulazao.
Okay.
Also, your feet are on fire. Just
Yeah.
FYI.
I was gonna move.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing is like, of all people to run away, Mao is probably the easiest to escape.
Does
Yeah.
the 13
like-
work or no?
13.
Wait, don't you get? You don't get your own bonuses?
Oh yeah, he does get his own.
No, I already did.
Oh, he already applied it. He said.
Yeah,
Oh,
it gets applied to the thing. I only have 2
yeah.
con. Yeah.
Okay. That.
And even if I had magic resistance or whatever to this, I got a 7 on my other one. So that's not great.
It just barely succeeds. So you don't take
Sweet.
any necrotic damage. You step out of the space of this rock, but not out of its range. You also step away from the fire that is near it.
Yeah. So no attack of opportunity from it then, right?
Yep, not yet.
Okay. Well, this is fun. Do you guys want me to kill the rock or the Bulazao? Or try to
I want
kill
you to-
which one?
Get the
Running's
fuck out.
better. running.
At the
I
same.
think
I
You do
mean,
you.
I don't know.
you do
Because we
you.
kind of have a layer of auras right here, though.
I say
And if we
we
kill one of the airways, we could probably stand our ground fair enough.
let him run into our meat grinder here.
Yeah,
Demons should
so
die.
If I hold the line here with Amon, it should work. But which target's more important, the poison guy or the? You know what? I'm killing the goat man. That's what I'll go for.
Get rid of the number of turns they have.
Justice Blade on the goat man.
Okay, plus 10 to your next attack. Tana also goes, we also can't leave until we get those innocent Alorans out of here.
Yeah, we should probably. Keep
There
an eye
might
on
be
those guys.
more of them
Okay, so
down
that
here.
probably definitely hits.
Yeah, it does.
And
Yeah,
that's
this
gonna be
goes,
smited as
"Fuck
well.
me."
6 slashing damage. Huzzah!
It's a fiend or undead, right? Demons count.
These are all indeed undead. Pretty much every one of them. You deal...
Damn it.
Oh, that's very low. Oh, but it's exactly enough to bring this Bulazao to its knees. Zumasu, getting yourself, shaking off the stun, shaking off the fear, fighting through this necrotic presence, you stand up and
With fire all
Fuel.
around us.
you, with fire blazing, you step out of the fire and ignite your blade with Hieronius's crackling justice of lightning, and you stab into the Bulazao as it's lunging towards Mao and Amon. You get it right in the side as it caves in under the weight, and lightning radiates out from it, out from its eyes and mouth as it shrieks, and it dies, getting rid of one of the several Venn diagrams.
I'll attack the rock now.
Sure, you spin around. It's your turn, you say, as the rock squawks. And
Does a 15 hit?
a 15 just barely hits.
It's getting smited too. It's also
It's also a demon. Not a construct, unfortunately. That would have been really cool.
that's better.
Yep. And 11, that's 34 damage. Alright, you stab into the rock as well, igniting it again with electricity. It shrieks in pain. "Ah! We're gonna kill all of you! We're gonna take Alore for our own! Ah!" But it's still alive.
Get back in line. There's at least 5 others who want it.
It is. Are you done, Zumasu?
Yeah, I don't really want to move on to the fire, so I'm good.
Okay. This Rutterkin. Oh, these fires are actually gone. Those people have had their turns come and gone. Where did the other fire go? Is it still there? No, it's not. Oh, it is. It's just under the spirit weapon. There you are. Bye-bye. Oh.
Did the rock get affected by the fire?
No, it's flying.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay, the rock is going to squeeze through the space, and it is going to finally make some attacks. Everybody's kind of been using their abilities, but now it's time to actually do some attack rolls.
Ooh.
It lunges at you with its beak. A 19 doesn't hit you, I don't think.
No, but a
Chris,
24 does.
Did it make a save first?
Oh, yeah. Well, as it goes in for its second strike, it is pummeled by several Spirit Guardian things. So let's do all those.
I did roll high damage, so if it kills it, then it'd be good.
First one's for Amon. Yeah, it failed the one against Amon. It succeeded on the one against Tana. So 20 full damage. As it lunges at you with its talons, Zumasu, it goes to strike, but suddenly its hand is ripped off of its body by necrotic energy. Then holy light starts piercing through its feet that have just landed on the ground. It crumbles into pieces before you, hammered by holy and unholy might alike. It's dead. This Rudderkin's
Good
gonna start its turn. It's time for more saves.
They're immune to fear now if they're next to me.
Yeah, most of you guys have succeeded against it at this point, so you're actually immune to all Rudderkins. Okay, they failed. I said the second one is Tana. What is Tana's save? Okay, it succeeded at the one against Tana. It's 3d8 for the minimum. So, oh, okay. So the Rudderkin starts crawling towards you guys, but it is shredded into meaty pieces before it even gets to you. It's just a pile of mush. Meanwhile, the guard is going to like kind of come over here. It has finally succeeded at its fear save, and it's going to look at what's going on. Please, you have to help us! And it cowers behind the wall. We're unarmed. We need help. And this one is going to need to make some saves. Okay.
That's bad.
It's bad, but since it failed against it, it takes full damage. It is torn to pieces. And it is...
Your horrors are doing mad work, see?
Yeah, I think things are starting to turn in your favor in spite of things. This last one is now in the range still, so it's going to need to make saves. It fails against Amon, 14 damage. Succeeds against Tana, so Tana's probably gonna get this one. Yep. Even with the halved damage, this other... Actually, it isn't in Tana's range, but it was it was gonna move into it. It also mindlessly falls into death.
I don't think they realize you guys are killing them.
Yeah. The elf commoner is going to rush over here too. Oh, please, thank God. We need help. And
just a second.
It is not quite Amon's turn yet.
Oh no, what else is there?
Oh, just some fun little adventurous stuff on the GM's lair. You know.
Gross.
You guys hear a buzzing coming from the hallway whence you just came. And the mosquito creature pokes its head from around the bend. You'll pay for what you've done to my friend. And it's going to dash and just kind of shore up in this hallway in range of its droning aura. And Amon, it is your turn. You're going to need to make a wisdom saving throw against the mosquito creature.
14?
But you have the bonus, so that actually succeeds. You're now immune to its droning feature.
Alright. Let's... Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, since the Rodican is mindless and approach, I'm going to approach. I am going to, let's see, spirit weapon moves at 20 feet, so, god damn it. One. Okay, I can't do anything about that. So, bonus action. I'm going to move the spirit weapon. Whack nothing with it, and I'm going to...
I didn't quite hear the end of that.
Buttons are gone.
Huh?
Okay, cool, I got it. It's the weapon. Okay, so I'm going to do Path to the Grave.
Alright.
Okay, that is it for me.
Okay, I will mark this little heart thing down to say that it's cursed. Okay, you grip it with your third curse of the day. This other creature here is going to start ignoring you guys, and it starts moving towards the guard and the commoner. They shriek in fear as the creature shambles towards them.
Ah, god damn it.
Now there's a shambling mound.
Okay, it's going to move over here, and the guard is going to get attacked.
We should have just stayed low.
Thankfully,
Nice, it's sitting there.
the guard is wearing armor, but they do not have their shield. But it's still just enough to block against this creature. It lunges out with this weird fleshy tentacle with a teeth on the end of it, but it gnashes onto nothing but metal. Help! Someone get me some weapons! Meanwhile, it's some more turns that are off. Do.
Now, can you take care of that thing?
I mean, I can. Ping it real quick. Never mind, don't ping it. I accidentally closed my tab somehow.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask Mao to take care of the rudder kid so I can give people the aura shield.
That's fine. Meanwhile, it's these other dudes' turns. Do. Okay. Okay, finally, it is Tana's turn. You're not sure where the cultists are, but you don't hear them anymore. Tana. Do.
Somebody get that rudder kid.
I want it already.
He's the most agile and has a fire resistance.
Tana's gonna try and move in. She's gonna go around actually, and head over here, sort of tumbling into this cave to try and. Oh, she also needs to save against the drone. I forgot.
Would she have needed it? Would she have still been my aura?
She would have
before
still
she
been in
moved?
your aura, yes. Ooh.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta read what the drone
Not good
does.
enough.
I forget what half these things do because there's so many things. Oh dear. Okay. So, as Tana is going to run over there, the droning starts to get to her. This humming that is maddening and also somehow lulling. And halfway there, she drops and falls asleep.
Good job, Tana. Does her thing fall apart?
It does. Her aura
God
goes
damn it.
away. And I also need to make another. I forgot to do the saving throw for poison at the end of her turn. She would have been near you. Okay, she's
good.
no longer poisoned, so she's not going to take any poison damage this turn either. Okay,
Well,
get
at
rid of
least
that.
there's that.
I put these markers on so I can remember these things, but it doesn't seem to help. Sorry, Tana. Boom Crash, it is your turn. The Rudderkins are no longer near you, so you're actually not restrained anymore. But I'm gonna need a Wisdom saving throw against the droning.
I'll sleep.
Don't rest your head.
Good time for a nap.
Okay, you are successful.
Ooh.
You're
okay.
immune to it now.
Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. Okay.
You can
I
just
got?
catch the end of it if you still have an action.
Yeah, I still have an action. I was going to. Fuck it, let's just go for Witch Bolt. Why not?
Witch bolts, I see.
Does a 24 hit?
A 24 does hit. It is blasted 10 feet this way.
It's not Eldritch Blast. I just used
Oh,
that because that's
I
a
see.
spell attack.
Got it. Well, that hits. It's going to take half lightning damage because it is resistant.
So it's still
It's 5d12.
5d12. Thank you.
Okay, it's going to take 16 damage as your lightning Emperor Palpatine style starts slamming into it. It cackles in your face. That doesn't hurt me as much as you think it does.
Yeah, but it hits every time, bitch.
Okay, anything else for you?
Nope. That's all I can do.
Now, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna hit. Fuck me. Now this isn't working.
It's not working.
Everything.
Coffee trouble?
I don't know. Like I tried moving my token and it didn't work, and then I reloaded 3 times and it still can't move it. So, it's something on my end, I think. I'll get rid of the cash, but it was so close to my turn I didn't bother. So anyway, I'm using Cinder Smite. I'm gonna pretend I'm moving wherever this stupid Rudderkin is, so I can go hit it.
Okay.
Go down.
I can't move it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
So you can head down here, and it'll have cover from you still, because there's like a pillar in the way. But you can definitely see it. Oh,
I already made an attack.
Sorry. I always forget that you don't have the dice rolls. Okay, that's gonna hit and deal damage. Fortunately, these dudes aren't really threatening the creature, so your sneak attack does not apply here. But you definitely hit, and you definitely are dealing 11 damage to it. The creature is blasted with the fire, and it turns towards you, and it just kind of smiles with several mouths that have appeared all over its body. It then continues its attack. Anything else from you, Mao?
Nope, I can't do anything anyway, so I'm just gonna take the brunt of it.
Zumasu, it is your turn.
Okay, I'll go attack the creepy thing in the back, because that'd be worse if that thing got out of hand. Nah,
Which creepy thing in the back? Oh, that one.
yeah, because the aura is kind of important half the time.
Have you succeeded against it? I think you have already.
Yeah, I already did.
Okay.
18 hit it?
An 18 hits.
Alright. Oh, because of the crit on the other side. Okay. And I'll throw in a smite.
Okay. Wow. You're doing the fiend thing, right? This is just very low
no,
rolls.
it was a 1 and a 4.
Yikes.
Or actually, it was a 1, a 4, and a 3.
Ew. Okay, well, it takes that damage, and then just laughs in a nasally voice in your face. Okay, anything... Oh, you still have a second attack. 15. Does a 15 hit? A 15 does just barely hit.
Alright.
You swipe at the creature's legs and thorax, dealing 14 smite damage.
See, that one did an 8, a 3, or... How did that one...
7
Okay.
smite damage.
Well, that one... Yeah.
Yeah, it did a 3, a 3, and an 8.
Oh, they are D8s. Damn, the last one really was that bad.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else for you? The creature
Nope.
is looking rather beleaguered. You've sliced off a few of its legs, and it's no longer cackling. Okay, it is this guard's turn. The guard is going to disengage into the back of the pit. So is the commoner. They're going to back away. Meanwhile, it is the Casmi's turn, and it's going to make a save.
God damn it.
Ooh, it succeeded, so it's only going to take 6. Okay, it is now time for it to use its proboscis. I think it's going to move over towards the lightning person. It's still in Zumasu's range, technically. Actually, it's like a pillar. I'm going to say it has to move out of Zumasu's range to go and attack Boom Crash. So, Zumasu, you can make an attack of opportunity if you want.
Nice. Did it go through?
I
there it
didn't
is.
see it. I'll probably see
Yeah, it
it
was
eventually.
16 hits. Yeah, I'm out of smites pretty much.
Okay.
Oh, roll 20 just crashed on me.
Okay, well, it took a while for it to show up. I'll roll for your damage.
Yeah, I'm not doing a smite because I literally have 1 spell slot left, and I'm not sure if I want to use it right now.
Okay, well, you deal 11 slashing damage to it. The creature is not looking very hot. It is going to attack Boom Crash. Speaking of crash.
Whew.
Oh. Okay. Cool. The creature does not hit you. It is Amon's turn.
All right. First things first. I'm gonna use my spirit weapon to attack.
Oh, that little tease. That does not hit.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna have to go up here, and then Total Dead. They banking on this.
Okay.
God
Oh.
damn it.
Yep, it succeeded.
Okay. So that's it for me. Enjoy, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
The Rudderkin begins to slowly head towards these guys in the back, but it is not very quick, and it doesn't get there fast enough. It is Tana's turn. She is still unconscious until she is woken up. Boom Crash, it is your turn. You can automatically hit with your what is it? Automatically hit or automatically make an attack?
It's automatically hit.
Okay, then deal 5d12 lightning damage. Okay, you deal a surge of electricity damage, pumping it into the thing, and it begins to just start to twitch. And as Zumasu rounds the corner, ready to make the death blow, you pump extra eldritch power into it, and dark lightning emerges from your hands, and it erupts into a gooey mess. And finally, there is only one Venn diagram left, and it is Amon's. Also, the Hunger of Hadar is gone because you concentrated on a new spell. Okay, there is one creature left, and it is attacking the commoners across the lava pool, which we never really found a way to get across without hopping over it, because the hole in the wall just kind of destroyed the wall. Mao, it is your turn. Are you able to move?
Yeah, I'm able to move now.
I mean, the hole in the wall was supposed to, like, clip through the wall.
Yeah.
Point where the commoners are, like, can I see them?
They went off in that direction.
To the right.
To the right.
There's still lava, you're saying, underneath that, right?
Yeah, there's still lava flowing through. In fact, your hole in the wall just kind of revealed that the lava is going through the wall. That's
Now it's gonna hop in the
I'm gonna
lava.
hop it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna hop the
Yep.
lava.
You automatically succeed because it's like 2 feet.
Okay, you don't take residual because of the lava burning damage.
No.
It's real hot, but I have resistance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess I'm gonna dash so I can attack.
Sure.
Yeah.
Not like it's cold in the barbecue. You know it's hotter just because it's there.
Yeah, but I mean, if you take a running jump, you jump over the coals, it's not gonna kill you. It's like 2 foot. It's like a jumping over a grill.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you're making an attack. Alright, that's gonna hit. The creature, as it's menacing towards these dudes, doesn't even hear you in time as you run up towards it. You're going to deal 7 slashing damage to the creature. I'm on the wrong layer. That's why it's not working. Okay. Unfortunately... Yeah, I'll count that as a sneak attack. You deal the full damage to it because it was preoccupied. And then it's going to take 1 more damage. It is on its last leg, as it were. It turns towards you menacingly.
I'll hold myself there.
Zumosu,
I steal myself.
it is your turn, Zumosu.
Alright. I can't even make it over the damn. I don't have the movement to make it over the damn lava. Well, I guess if I dash, I could. I guess I'll dash just to see what's over.
Yeah,
Here I am.
Okay, so you jump over the lava. There's no check required. You kind of head around, and you can see the Rudderkin engaged with Mao is looking rather gross.
Trying to kill still, I'll throw a hammer.
Oh, okay.
Fuck you.
Mao's in the way, so it has cover, but in spite of this, you're able to hammer bro it over her. And as Mao goes to scimitar the creature, you just see a hammer fly out of the sky, and it whacks into the creature and deals one more bludgeoning damage than was necessary. The creature comically gets rigid and then falls backward, plank onto the ground. It is
I
dead.
came to help you.
I hate you. I just turn around and look at you, just like, I hate you.
Okay.
We needed help.
You guys, we are sort of out of combat now. So I'm going to remove all the turns.
I'm gonna just go quickly ask them if they got bit by the monsters, knowing that they can transform them.
Okay. You head over there. The two Alorans are cowering, but they are now kind of standing and ready. Oh, thank you so much for destroying those creatures. The elf woman says, we were working in the mortuary when suddenly the corpses attacked. They killed most of our friends and, well, but they dragged us in here and fed us to those demons. They killed 2 other people in front of us, and she gestures towards a pile of bones and meat on the ground. I don't think I'm ever going to recover from this. She breaks down crying. The guard is just standing there staring into space. He doesn't seem to be able to process exactly what's happening. He's just glad that he's alive.
I'm gonna gently pat Tana on the cheek, like a very gentle bitch slap.
Okay. Yeah, you slap her awake. Just, come on. She wakes up quite easily once she's taken out of it. The droning is gone, so she is no longer affected by it. Oh, thank Farlon. I thought we were done for. Is it safe?
I think so.
All right. Where? I'm on. There you are. Oh, and there are the rest of them. She takes a running leap over the lava, and kind of like looks out into the hole, into that big chasm area. The cultists are no longer to be found. Well, let's see what these are about. She heads over to Zumasu and Mao.
We just have a few survivors. They're pretty shaken up by everything.
Are they injured? No, we're not injured. They,
Come on.
I guess,
five.
were just terrifying us.
Yay.
I guess you guys probably need to leave this place. We need to figure out what's going on. But you guys know how to get out of here, right? From the crypts area, where the cells were.
I think so. I think we can make our way out. The woman kind of like wipes away her tears and looks towards the guard that is just staring into space. I'll take him out. Come on, let's go.
I'm gonna just look to the guard, and I'm gonna try and, I guess I'll try and persuade him to just, as soon as you can, if you could try and get any of the church's clerics to come through here. We're gonna need help, possibly if we run into something deeper. And they might want to be.
Did you say something now?
Yeah, I want to do something before they run off. So just clarify, they're not leaving quite yet, but I'll let Zumosu finish his stuff.
That's fine. Zumasu,
Yeah, I want
I'm gonna have you
go to
make.
the church and basically let them get a clerics and stuff because they are demons. The clerics don't like that.
I'm gonna have you make a persuasion check to rally them, like get their morale up.
Diamonds.
They are quite traumatized.
Diamonds.
Oh, okay. The guard looking up at you, a knight, an honored paladin of the Leaf Crown of the Acanthus Legion.
Your allies did not die in vain today.
You're right. You're right. This is a danger to all of Allure. We need to get out there. The elf woman just nods. She looks kind of readied now rather than terrified. They start running off. But Mao, what were you going to do?
I'm gonna run up to them and be like, wait, before you leave, and in my pack I carry red and purple vestments from the brothel that I had gathered. Do either of these look familiar amongst, like, the people that were near?
They look at the robes. No, no. It was the corpses in the morgue that dragged us in here. We haven't seen anybody, any humans since. Mao, you recall that actually, Zumasu is the only one that really got a good look.
Yeah.
Zumasu, make a perception check. For retroactively. Okay. You were able to notice through the heat and the thick of it, even in the dim red light, the cultists down there were wearing black and red robes, noticeably different than the purple vestments of the cult that was in league with the brothel.
Okay.
Wait,
Multiple.
Okay, going back, the black and red robes, that was different from the ones we found in the swamp too, right?
That was the red ones before. Those were red. I
So
remember
the
that.
Swamp ones, was the swamp ones reds or purple? Because I got my robes confused.
Both.
I think they were both purple.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the red is new then.
The red and black
I'm
is
pretty-
new.
Red and black is new. Purple, red, normal is like, we've seen that before.
So the purple robes are still up for a cult, and now we're dealing with red cultists. Okay, there's a lot of cults in the lore.
Why don't-
think
Still think the cults are not a problem?
No, I've been trying to keep data, but everybody keeps keeping me from my stuff.
We're gonna go
Of
get
course,
the Hieronius. What was your question, Mon? Sorry.
Are any of the demon like bodies still around, or do they just disintegrate away?
The bodies seem to have, like, now that you're looking around, even though they had, like, dramatic sort of eruptions and whatnot, they seem to have disappeared. They've either, like, trickled into, like, muck and then faded into the ground, or exploded into, like, clouds of mist, but they've largely disappeared.
All right, just
Bummer.
curious. All right.
All right, guys, do we have enough time for as the two civilians are running away? Do we want to take a small little rest, or are we gonna just keep on trucking?
We should probably continue to pursue.
Tana, you
Down.
want for the healing, so you don't have to waste your spells. I got my lay on hands.
Yeah, I could use
I
it.
heal you. I'll give you 20 hit points.
Thank you, thank you. I also need to mark off spells that she used. I think she only used one. Yeah, she only used one, so she's
And I'll
fine.
give myself 5. I actually managed to not take that much damage.
Good.
The two Elorans are able to leap over the fire with ease. They thank you, Boom Crash and Amon, as they pass by, and then make their exit.
Anyone else need healing before we, I guess, check around that corner first and then tunnel back down to where this pit of lava was that people jumped into?
I'm good for
No.
now.
I'm good.
I didn't take a hit.
So we're going around this corner.
All right, I'll follow you. Oh, I am lagging something fierce.
Oh, what is that creepy thing?
All right, Zumasu,
Shit.
as you round the bend, there is a blood smear on the ground. You see a sort of just floating horned skull wreathed in flame, just sort of wandering around aimlessly. You can see it because of the light of the fire. There's several in this chamber ahead of you, but there's also a massive pile of treasures and gold just near that creature.
Apparition, do you speak? Now I'll get a bow.
It turns towards you, and then we're gonna roll for initiative.
Okay.
Damn it.
With
That was
my
quick.
rocket launcher.
I wanted to assassinate it.
Yeah.
Why'd you talk?
Hail, floating skullhead! Are you intelligent?
roll horribly this time.
Yeah,
That's
you
nice.
didn't.
Hmm.
Oh, I need to roll for Tana, I think.
2.
Okay, Boom Crash. It is your turn.
What?
What?
Never happens. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I can just sort of get in there.
Okay, as you round the bend, you see that there is a hulking, gorilla-like creature. It looks demonic in nature, as most of this place is. It is looming over a pile of bloody skulls. As it sees you enter the area, it sneers at you. More creatures to fuel the Master's hunger. And it slams its fists on the ground and beats its chest and howls up to the sky. Well, the ceiling. Yeah, you can continue with your turn. Sorry, just had to do that. Had to get that out of there.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna attack the big guy.
All right.
Big it.
You blast him. As he's howling towards the ceiling, he is pushed backward into the wall, taking 5 force damage.
Again, if I can.
Your second blast pummels into him. That is enough to hit. He takes another 8 force damage. Pay for that, little bird whelp. Anything else from you?
Nope, I just make a chicken noise and say, guys.
I'm on.
Help!
It is your turn.
Wait, that's not the floaty skull thing?
Nope, there's another
Nope.
thing around the corner that she has seen.
Oh, fun.
Yep. So, okay. I think I'm gonna do Total Dead on... And,
It's on the little dude, right? Okay, he failed. That's gonna be...
okay, 17 damage.
Alright, as your toll of the dead rings out, the creature just kind of opens its mouth in a scream, and it explodes. It's a visibly large explosion that's like 5-foot radius. It looks like it would be harmful if you were nearby it when it died.
Alright.
It is a Doom thing.
Yeah, it is a Doom thing. Okay, so I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cast upcast Spirit Weapon.
I'll bring that back for you. Oh, I didn't drag it correctly. Aha! This is my boomstick. You ram your boomstick into this other dude.
Damn it.
Oof,
Alright,
it
that's
misses.
a failure.
Alright,
Oh,
next. It is Tana's turn. Tana's gonna round the bend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She is going to... Oh, I'm not looking at... I was like, wait, why does she have all these spells? I was looking at the demons list. She's going to cast Guiding Bolt. Begone, fiend! Farlon is going to guide you to your death! Rah! Everyone chase him! A sort of road travels out, made out of like holy light energy, and streams towards the demon. It does collide, dealing its first level 15 radiant damage, and it is now surrounded in a glowing aura. You guys have advantage on your next attack against it. And that's going to end her turn. It is this dude's turn. Okay. This dude is going to... Oh, can't make it to Boom Crash. This creature, although it was moving slowly, it's going to use a dash action to rush towards Tana at top speed, and at the end of its at the end of its attack, it's going to make a bite attack. Okay, that is going to hit Tana for 5 slashing. And then, because of this charge ability that it has, she takes an extra d6 of damage. Okay, she takes another 5. As this skull collides with her. There's a sort of burst of flame. Also, that shouldn't be slashing damage.
Doesn't really matter.
It does, because that's not the correct calculation. I pressed the button. What do you want me to do here? Okay, there it is. I don't know why that happened. That's an error I haven't seen before. So she's actually gonna take math. She's gonna take math damage. She's gonna take 7 additional damage, which is a lot. Tana is not looking too good. Meanwhile, it is this dude's turn. He is going to become invisible. He shimmers, and then vanishes. You hear him kind of stomping about the room. But you're not sure exactly where he is. You need to try to perceive him. Meanwhile...
Doesn't Mao have a help with that?
Have a what?
Doesn't her coat help with that?
Yeah, I don't know he went invisible. I'm on the other side of the room.
That's true. Either who, it is this
Hey,
thing's
what's going
turn
on?
now. It is going to... This thing's turn. There we go. It is going to try and move 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it can dash to Boom Crash. Forgot that it just needs to be at least 20 feet. Okay, it's going to do a similar charge ability. It's going to hit you, Boom Crash, for 24. And you take 12 total damage, 4 of its fire, plus an additional 4 slashing damage. Oh, what's the slashing
16?
damage from? What the heck? It's supposed to just be another d6. So you're taking just 12 plus 1 damage, 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay.
Huh. Okay. Cool. So, Mao, it is your turn. You see them in this tight hallway. You can hear the sounds of battle as well as the loud taunting of a gigantic bellowing demon from beyond.
Well, I'm definitely gonna dive in and go after the bellowing demon thing. So I'm gonna use my movement. Do I have to squeeze through people, or can I move along this little area right here next to him?
You can move in that area where it looks like there's wall. Just remember, moving through people takes an extra step.
Yeah. I'm just gonna move over there and then look around the corner to go and aim for the big hulking thing that I heard.
Okay, what is the ability of your Robe of Eyes?
First off, it might not be on right now, so I needed the signifier to be like, oh shit, there's nothing there to get Robo Eyes on.
So you're pulling it out and getting it on?
If I don't see a thing, then yes.
Okay, you're attuned to it, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So that's gonna take probably, like, you're putting a robe on. I'm gonna say that takes your action, but you are able to now see it. It is lurking over here.
Guys, it's ahead of us by like 20 feet, up against the wall near the treasure.
Alright, you shout this warning out to everybody, and...
That's my turn.
Meanwhile, a little skull gets an eye for you, Mao, as
do I
it
get
collides
soul to the
towards you.
face?
It streams towards you. Let's see if it'll randomly give me slashing damage again for no reason. It's gonna use its charge. Oh, maybe I know why it's doing that. Nope, that shouldn't be why it's doing that. Weird.
That's corrected.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. So Mao, is your AC 16?
16.
Okay, it just barely hits. You take 13 damage. You're actually going to take less. 2 less than 13. 12. Because of the fire damage. You're also going to take an additional 2 damage from the charge. Okay. Wait a minute. There it is. Okay. Last dude's turn. It is also going to charge towards you, Mao. Oof. It's another hit.
It can hit. It kind of is in a weird angle if that's a wall.
Well, it's sort of in the other one's space. These, despite the token size, these are tiny creatures. They're like the size of a skull, just slightly bigger.
They're literally the size of a skull.
Yeah, they're like in the people's spaces. So anyway, it charges towards Mao. Mao, you're gonna get hit for 5 piercing and 3 fire because of your resistance, and then you take an additional 3 damage. So you're gonna take a total of 11 damage.
Ow.
Yep, that's a lot. Zumasu, it's finally your turn with your grand 2 of initiative, as per usual.
I have no initiative modifier. So could I technically squeeze Bios into their square if they're tiny?
Yeah, you can get into their square, I'd say. In fact, I'd say you could probably move through their... Oh yeah, that's actually a rule. You can move through spaces if they're 2 sizes different.
I want to be the front, because
Okay.
I see this is going to end badly if I'm not in the front. It still probably will end badly if I'm in the front. So literally that's the farthest I could go because of all the issues. But I want to try and grab it and throw it,
Okay.
if it's literally the size of a human skull.
Yeah, okay. I'll have you make an opposed athletics check against its... I'm going to say it's going to try a dex check because that's better. So it's trying to dodge out of the way. You go to swipe towards it, but you catch nothing but a bit of the flame wreathing off of it. But that was replacing one of your attacks. You can try again.
I'll try again. Oh, okay.
As it dodges out of the way, it cackles at you, turning around, but then your other hand goes onto its cackling face and it goes, ah! And you toss it. Make a, we'll say...
Which direction? I'm just gonna toss it in the general direction that Mao was saying it was in. And I'm gonna aim for the wall. So over there,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and smash it against the wall, is what I'm thinking of.
Okay, make a... Make an unproficient attack, strength-based. So we'll call that...
Would that just be an athletic check?
It's basically a strength check. It's not an athletics one, because you might be proficient in that. But it's an improvised weapon, so you're not proficient. It's just your strength modifier. Okay, That does not hit, unfortunately. I am gonna say it does collide with the stone as you hurl the creature. It's gonna collide with the stone, dealing, you moved it 20 feet. I'll say it's gonna take 2d6's bludgeoning. It takes 11. It smashes into pieces and explodes into fire damage. You see the fire kind of stop where the creature was. It laughs. Missed. Okay, anything else from you, Zuzumu?
Here, actually, it probably would have been the one in front of Mao that I would have grabbed, not the one on the corner.
They're both in the
though.
same space.
Oh, they're in the same space. That's true. Okay, yep, that's all I got. Hopefully I drew their aggro.
Okay, Boom Crash, it is your turn. The creature is invisible. You do know where it is, though, so you can still attempt to attack it at disadvantage if you wish.
Yeah, or I can.
Attack the thing in front of you, too.
Yeah, attack the thing in front of me.
Granted, if you kill those things, they will blow up in everybody's face.
But if she Eldritch Blasts, they'll be pushed away.
Exactly.
Good point. Good job.
Okay, that is not going to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna try again.
That one will, though. Which one were you attacking? The one in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay,
Middle one.
it is pushed 10 feet away. And it takes 6 force damage. It is not dead yet. But it's at, like, half health. You knock off its jaw, which now there's just a jet of flame emerging from it. Anything else from you? All good? Then we
I'm
move to Amon. It is your turn. You have your spirit weapon active. Moving towards the thing near Zoo. To strike. That is gonna hit with a 27. Damn. Is that a crit for you? No, that's a 19, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, 12 damage. It is going to use its reaction to explode when it dies. And Zumasu, you are going to take...
Is it a what kind of damage? Is it spell or no? Magic.
It is a dex saving throw. I'm gonna say... It's not a spell. It's just magical fire. So I'm gonna say that this doesn't apply.
Okay.
So make a dex save. Oh, actually, Tana's gonna need to make one too. It's 10 feet.
Oh shit, Tana might die. She get the
And the lost one. Don't worry. There's still hope.
And she has the plus to save, so... Oh, Tana. Tana. What's up with you, man? Okay. Let's deal
Don't worry, I got her.
3d6.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, deals 8 damage to you, Zumasu, and 8 damage to Tana. Oh, wait. Is your plus 4, Zumasu? I couldn't hear that.
Yeah, it's +4.
Then she actually succeeds just barely, because she gets... Oh, no, wait, no, I'm stupid. I can't do math. It's like 11, 12. Yeah, she's at 2.
Does it damage the other skull then?
No, they are immune to fire.
Rude.
Damn it, the chain explosion does not work. Damn it, I was hoping for that.
Oof.
Kind of gross.
Alright, Amon.
So I think I'm going to... Let's just get Tana killed. So I...
It's more efficient to
let's
bring her
go
back
to-
from 0 for you, isn't it?
At the same time, she goes right after me, so the action economy is bad. So I'm going to something else instead. I think I'm just going to do dead
up
onto
to
this
you.
thing.
Okay. Ooh, it succeeded. Damn, these things are wise. I guess that's what happens when you're just ahead.
And I'm just going to back up.
Alright.
It's Tana's turn.
Tana is going to back the heck out. Actually, maybe it's more worth it to heal herself. And then risk an attack.
Try throwing one.
I don't think she's going to try that. She is going to cure wounds on herself as a... Yeah, we'll do it as a second level spell. Okay, it's not great, but she heals for 12. Okay, and then she's going to risk an attack as she backs away. Creature is not charging, so it's not going to deal extra damage. Ugh. Tana. Okay, she only takes 5. She's at more than when she started, and she's getting to a safer region. She's gonna back up, clutching the wounds on her body, and that's gonna be her.
I'm glad I gave her 3 points earlier.
This thing is going to start floating around. it seems to be like just wandering about the room as it like makes an arc towards you guys. It starts getting faster though as it makes its round. Next turn it's probably going to charge. Now it is the monkey's turn. Kill the monkey with me. Sorry, bad time
No.
for that.
No. No.
Okay. It is going to lunge into the air and down. And Mao sees this. It is going to lunge up into the air and down onto Zumasu. It is going to become reckless. Its attacks gain advantage this turn.
Look out!
26 is going to hit you, Zumasu.
Yeah.
You take 13 piercing damage as it clomps down onto your helmet, kind of like ripping it off and tossing it to the side. It's then going to try and grab you with its fist.
No.
It's going to try again. It's going to grab you and pull a little thing out of your book and throw you towards the wall. You collide through the wall as rock shatters everywhere. I'm gonna need you to make.
Really collide through the wall?
Yes, I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, shit. Okay.
The wall shatters. You appear on the other side of the wall, and a rather uninviting sight finds you on the other side. It is positively filled with lava, as if this entire area is just the entire area is just filled with evil. Yeah, the floor is lava.
It's literally I opened a portal to hell.
You also look up into the sky. There is sky. It is orange and dark. There is no sun to be found. There are creatures flying about in the sky. There are also several more floating skulls out here, as well as you can see in the distance these sort of single-eyed orbs just floating around. They haven't quite noticed you yet, but they have turned towards the sound. You are dangling over the edge, and that's its turn.
Guys, there's a portal to hell over here. Like, there's floating demons and shit.
Jesus Christ.
Mao, it's your turn. Zumasu, I'm gonna have you make a religion check while Mao's going. The Barlagora is visible now.
Bonus action hide before making it.
Okay, you duck behind the wall and are able to... Actually, you'd probably need to move away from the Lost Soul to do that. Because you can't just hide in plain sight. So it is going to get an attack of opportunity against you. Oh, 16 hits. For 14, halved damage for the fire. So that's 11 damage. It chomps at you and then goes to look at where you went, but you tumble right back out to launch an attack against the Barlgora. Okay, that is going to hit.
Hold on, let me go grab Cinder Smite, because again, the button's a short.
Yeah, sorry, I need to write down that info to fix that. Okay, it's still gonna hit. And... oh, damn. Why is it purple? I guess because you got a 1 and a 6 in those rolls.
I couldn't give it multiple things, so it's either the bow has sneak attack or it has fire. So I gave it fire so I wouldn't forget.
That's fine.
And have a button for sneak attack.
That's fine. It always deals the fire. It doesn't always deal the other. I just need to check. It is resistant to fire, but not immune. Okay. So it's going to take half. It's going to take 9 damage. And then from the sneak attack, it's going to take a full 20. As you tumble out and shoot past the Lost Soul, it collides with this giant monkey demon right in its face. it starts like swiping away at the cindering, smoldering ashes that have just filled its face. It also has taken a lot of damage from it. Its face is covered in soot and blood now. It snarls at you guys. Zumasu, with your religion check, you aren't quite familiar with what is going on, but you can assume that you have actually traveled into the abyss at some point during your journey into these caves. You're not sure which layer,
But yeah, that looks like there's a freaking sky, and that this would start, messing with the Underdark if this was regular geography, right?
yeah, if this was regular geography, there wouldn't be a sky down here.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, this is literally a portal to the abyss. This seems to check out with some of what I've read before. We got to kind of deal with this, or else Alora is gonna be a spawning pool.
This lost soul is now going to bite at Boom Crash. It doesn't get its charge, though. Sorry, had to change the music. Okay, so that doesn't hit. The creature is then going to try and move away, provoking an attack from Boom Crash. Oh, but you don't have Warcaster or a weapon, so it actually is able to get away clean. It starts circling around a stalagmite. Zumasu, it is your turn. You are dangling off of the edge into this lava. You can see these other creatures like start floating towards you. You see you also see a cave below you, but you're not sure what's down there. Yeah.
Is that the cave, or is the skull thing the cave?
It's actually over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't like this. Don't like this. Do I have to pull myself up? Is that a move action or action?
I'm gonna say it's like up from prone, like half your movement.
3 squares. Boop ba doop. Can I just grab and throw this thingy at this guy?
Yes. Of course you can, Zumasu. I love you.
Big yeet.
You yeeted me, I get to yeet at you. Alright, so my check, right? So it's a athletics check versus his dexterity.
Yep.
Second attack.
Well, we haven't... Oh yeah, natural 20.
Yeah, I don't think that worked. Okay, that's better. What the frick?
You lunge for this creature, and it just kind of floats aimlessly out of the way. It then notices that you're trying to grab at it, and it just spits at you with a flaming tongue. And you're unable to grab it with both of your attacks. But you are standing on a pile of coins and stuff, so it's kind of like uneven for you.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay, well I used my action instead of the second. That's all I got. I'm just gonna let people know. Yeah. So this hole in the wall is bad news, guys. We gotta take care of these 2 things now and get out of here.
Okay, Boom Crash, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try and kill Donkey Kong.
Hell yeah. Be Mario.
Nope.
Oof, nope.
Doesn't it have a?
Oh, yes, it was reckless, so you actually have advantage on all attacks against it. So both of these are going to hit. 15 force damage. As the creature is like milling about in a rage, it turns towards Zumasu to try and lunge at him again, but then you're able to 1-2 punch with your Eldritch Blast. It tumbles over into the wall and then dies in a heap.
Is its corpse still around?
Is
it corpse like vaporizing, or is its corpse still around?
It looks like it is vaporizing.
Damn demons can't even leave a good corpse to use. We need to plug up this hole.
Is that how that works? Just put a rock over it?
Yeah,
Yep.
fine.
Nothing will get through, not those things that can phase through rocks or anything. Okay, Boom Crash, anything else from you?
I'm gonna move forward a smidge. That's all.
Okay. Amon, it is your turn. There's still 2 little souls in the room. You swing at it the nearest one with your spear
Yeah, it's a
thingy.
20.
Yep, that's gonna hit and crit.
So it'll be 20. It'll be a 24.
Okay, your rod like zooms towards this skull before just completely colliding through it. It holds together just briefly long enough to smile and grin at Zumasu before exploding. Zumasu, I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity save.
Yep. Yeah.
That is a success. So you're only gonna take half of 5, so you take 3 fire damage as it erupts.
Okay, I'm not too bad.
All right. Amon, that was your bonus action, so you still have an action. There is one
Alright,
more
just
soul in the
Total
room.
dead.
Toll the dead at it. Okay, it succeeded.
Mm-hmm. Alright, what else is new? Alright, I'm moving on.
Okay, it is Tana's turn. Tana is going to head over to Mao, and is going to... Actually, no. She's not going to heal you yet. She has plans. She's going to head over here and use Sacred Flame on this poor dude. So it's going to need to make a save. Ooh, it succeeded. Well, it wouldn't have done much anyway. The fire of radiance like zooms around it, but it is able to quickly get out of the way. Mao, it is your turn.
Run after it to hit it.
All right.
Wrong one.
You drop your Cinder Smite and rush over towards the Lost Soul. You kip off of the stalagmite nearby and lunge up towards it high in the air and come down upon it for 10 damage, which is enough to kill it. It explodes. I'm going to need you to make a dex save. You're going to take half damage anyway. Actually,
Is it fire?
yeah, it's fire. And also you have evasion, so this is not going to be very bad for you.
Okay, from my evasion pie. Or my uncanny dodge.
It's not uncanny dodge, it's evasion.
Well, it's not up there either, so I evade it.
Well, evasion means you need to make a dexterity saving throw. If you succeed, you take no damage. You take no damage. Instead of half. Alright.
Yeah.
That looks like the end of all of these lost souls.
I start stepping on the skulls over here.
You start crushing skulls of presumably former Alorans, or who knows what. It's the
I'm
Abyss.
afraid of more floating skull things. Smush, mush, mush.
That's fair.
Hey Mao, the skulls are coming from this hole in the wall. You can take a peek, and then we gotta close it up.
You gotta have a scotch. Does anyone have scotch tape?
Gonna need
Yeah,
duct tape at
everyone
this
can
point.
take a quick look. There's probably gonna be
What?
skulls floating here quickly. Wait a second, Boomcrutch, can you pull some stalagmites and throw them against the wall or some shit?
I don't think. I mean, I can shatter. I have one spell left. I can shatter. I can telekinesis, but that's pretty
Okay.
much the extent of my.
Actually, Chris, I'd like to ask.
Well,
Can I
if you take a poke down here, there is a cave that's leading somewhere on this other side. So
Amon.
maybe we go around and see if we can close it there.
Amon, what did you want to ask?
So can I? Is there any way I can check to see like? So this is obviously a supernatural portal thing. Is this like? Is there any way to figure out if this is like a realm invasion or if it's like a portal thing that's expanding? Like, what is the cause of worlds literally colliding?
I'm gonna have you make a religion check. I'm also gonna have Tana make this check, because she's, once again, good at it, and now more information has come to light. Oh, Tana. Poor, simple thing. Oh, Amon. You
Tana,
poor,
you
simple
drunk.
thing.
Can I do one more now that everybody's kind of focusing on it? Like, we'll say that they helped me, like...
You've identified
Talk
that it's a
about
portal to
something.
the Abyss, at least somewhere, so I'm gonna have you make a new one to figure out how.
Yeah. It's better.
Slightly better. It's still not very great as far as this is. You're not sure what's causing it, but you think that the source of it was when this cave system started. You haven't seen any sort of different things.
Alright. In that case, I'm gonna start digging through the treasure pile. There's gotta be something here worthwhile.
Alright, I get to try out my fancy new button. Let's hope this
Agreed.
works.
There are shinies.
Treasure. This is a big treasure hoard. So let's do this. Did it work? Didn't look like it worked. Guess it doesn't want to work. Well, that's stupid. It worked this morning. Don't know why it's not working now. No, I don't have to have anything selected. Also, I couldn't hear you when you said that then.
Oh, I just said that. I'm sorry.
Oh no, Allie's talking off of the mic.
Button.
Okay. Okay, well, I did it manually instead. So, we got 3d6 gemstones worth 500 gold piece gemstones. They are aquamarines, and we'll say it's also a mixture of that and more aquamarines. Neat. So there's a lot of aquamarines, each worth 500 gold pieces. There's 12 of those. There's also
Party bank for now.
5d6
Okay, party bank.
times 100
Yeah.
platinum.
I got it. Then
1,500 platinum pieces.
12,
That's a lot of platinum.
5.
That's a lot of platinum!
That's the wrong dice. Ignore that.
Aquamarines, and then how many platinum pieces?
1,500. 1,500.
Okay, sorry.
If everybody just took 300, would that be fine?
There's also 19,000 gold pieces.
Yeah.
This is a lot of cash, and it's going to take some time to get it all in your pack. As well, I'm not sure if the pack can hold it all, because 10 gold pieces is a pound.
Yeah, that's a lot. And I'm already carrying like a decent amount of gold and
Gems and platinum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm gonna prioritize the platinum pieces and the aquamarines.
I hate to say it, but I kind of say leave the gold if it's going to be a weight issue. Also, cumbersome issue. Because
Agreed.
that's 30 pounds. If everybody takes their own platinum pieces, that's 30 pounds to their weight, which everybody should be able to carry, but can't carry
Yeah.
much else. Buzzer.
Okay.
That was 300 platinum pieces per person?
Yeah, that would include
Okay,
Tana
okay,
as
let's-
part of it, since she is coming
Yeah.
with us.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
get
I'll
300
mark that
platinum
down.
pieces.
Okay. So
I
I'm
put it
delete
in
that
the
down.
Roll20 chat what the totals were, not what the divided totals were. There also appear to be some items in there of import. Some of them look vaguely magical, but without enough time, it's impossible to identify them.
Take them all.
Yep.
Scoop them up.
Actually, okay. When you say the items look magical, like, can we at least get an idea for what kind of items
Like rings and necklaces or something? Like,
or weapons, or
descriptors?
yeah,
Yeah.
basic level descriptors?
I think I'm gonna
Okay.
have to roll this manually just because
Okay.
it's
okay.
probably gonna print it to the chat, and I don't want to just tell you what they are in case they might be like, oh, look, you found a cursed healing potion or something.
Okay. Okay. So I guess later in the Facebook chat then.
I'll roll it now. How many were there? 1d4.
Nice.
3. That's more than
Hey.
1. And then I'm gonna roll some d100s on my own.
So the aquamarines go in the party bank, and the weapons will probably go in the party bank. Or the items.
Mhm.
Depending on the items, like we'll have to see because if it's things like necklaces and such, like I mean, like obviously Boom Crash can't do it because of the fireball necklace and things like that.
There's no more
Oh.
fireball necklace. The fireball necklace is gone.
Oh, right.
Holy
I was also
shit.
just saying the party bank is the bag of holding, so she can just have the items for now. We
Okay.
won't be utilizing them yet.
So you
Get it.
found a scimitar that appears to be sort of got like a serrated back edge, and its hilt appears to be made to look like crackling lightning. It vibrates as you pick it up. There is
Ew.
a wand that appears to have like it's covered in stars. It appears to be made of platinum and gold, and is covered with gemstones. It surges with power just at your touch, but it seems you're not sure exactly what it is or does, but it definitely seems like a powerful wand of some sort. Meanwhile, the last one, I'm gonna see if I can find a specific description, if it has one.
I wish paladins could use wands.
I mean, Allie should probably get the scimitar so she can do like dual wield scimitars in melee.
Yes.
Hey, you're a Drizzard now.
you
Hell yeah.
You also find a rod that appears to be made out of gold, and at each of its ends there are what look like chess rooks, like little towers with battlements, surrounded by runes that are inlaid with gold. But otherwise, you're not sure what it does.
Okay, put that in the party bank because the rod is questionable. The wand, give it to Boom Crash because she's the dedicated magic user. And Star doesn't seem like my thing, so Boom Crash can hold on to
Brooks on
the
each end. Okay.
yeah.
I wrote down the scimitar in my thing, so you don't have to worry about adding the weight to yours.
Yeah,
Lightning
give it-
scimitar.
The scimitar is purely for
Yeah.
Allie because the finesse weapon, so she should have it.
Shing, shing.
Okay. The wand requires attunement. The scimitar. Also requires attunement, of course. Which is weird
It's still
for
scimitar.
weapons.
Just carry it in your hand.
Yeah, I'm just checking. Okay. You gather this stuff, and how much of the gold did you say you were trying to grab?
None.
None?
So far, it was none.
Okay.
Unless
It's the
you, I
platinum
mean,
pieces.
how much space do you have in the party bank? Because that would be the only place we could throw it is the bag of holding.
Like, how much
Um,
more weight is available?
I have a decent amount of shit in my thing. Like
Why don't we
the-
let Tana carry as much as she can because I'm sure she's traveling in meat. compared
The
to us.
max,
Actually,
the max is
Tana,
500
could I,
pounds.
could I just be a little sly negotiator? Just be like, Tana, would you be cool for the gold covering your fee? And I just kind of motion to this because we kind of don't want to be cumbersome.
Sure.
Sure.
She piles a bunch into her backpack, and
We don't have to pay Tana. I don't say this out loud.
what's the
Yeah,
weight limit for
basically,
the bag
that's
of
perfectly
holding?
fine.
yeah,
She's getting her own pay.
she
She
doesn't
got
have
her
a
own pay.
she doesn't have a bag of holding. If that's what you were asking, Boom Crash, I couldn't quite hear it.
No, it's what is the weight limit for a bag of holding?
500 pounds.
Oh, I have like 250 pounds that I can grab.
Okay.
Okay, so
think
that's
it's
2,500 coins.
Pardon?
That's 2,500 coins.
Coins. So 2,500 gold for the party bank.
Sure.
He's saying that
Yeah.
that's how much weight is in the remaining like pounds, so you can
Yeah, it's
carry
half.
up to
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So right now the bag of holding is full. We cannot carry any more.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2,500 gold pieces. And
And that's it. We can
And
no
that's
longer
it.
rely on the party bank for now. for
okay,
this
yeah,
adventure.
we
We
have,
have to
actually-
throw out coins.
or we can spend it, or we can actually open a bank account.
That might be worthwhile for multiple reasons.
Or we need an artificer. We need to hire an artificer that can make a gun that shoots coins.
Exactly.
That'll
More
hurt.
coins I load.
It'll hurt so much.
My power is money. The more I load into my gun, the stronger the attack is.
Power Joaquin.
It costs $1,200 to fire this weapon for 9 seconds.
But it deals 60 D10s per round.
All right.
All right, so you guys,
uh,
as you guys are rooting through this stuff, trying to find something desperately that might be able to help you guys fight the terrors ahead, you guys hear something coming from around the bend. It sounds like someone's speaking abyssal, a human of some sort. Then you see,
Wait, I know that.
then you see a cultist round the bend. There they are! Kill them! Yes, get them, my precious friend. And then a hulking demon starts to round the corner. It looks like it has a thick, bony carapace colored pink on the front of its face. It stomps on the ground and then lowers its head to charge. And I think that's probably where we're going to end it tonight.
What did it say in Abyssal?
Because it was talking to the demon. The demon rears its head and moves to charge at you guys. So next time, we're going to have to roll for initiative.
But I know Abyssal. What did it say?
He said they're around the bend here.
Oh, okay. I thought he was
Yeah,
saying that.
no, he's saying like, go get him.
It was not.
Okay.
It was not that important.
Okay. I wanted to see if it named his demon. You know, bombs are important.
No. All right. So we got into a bit of a tight spot this evening. Got a lot of reward out of it. But looks like we're still in deep abyssal shit.
Damn, look at the Discord. This is what you need.
Big gun? Oh.
No,
Okay.
Oh, I see it.
No.
Can we not? Can we like go get people? There's a fucking portal to like hell or the abyss under Elore.
I mean, is hell much different from the Underdark, though? Is it really?
I
mean,
don't know.
we saw dragons, we saw dark elves, we saw spiders, we
This
saw
one has lava.
bug
The other one didn't
creatures.
have lava.
It had
The other one
rivers
had
of
acid.
acid and poison.
Yeah, acid and poison. This is lava.
Yeah, there were undead mushroom people. There were regular mushroom people. There were giant worms. Yeah, there was a lot.
Agree that they're both terrible.
Except
Is that
one.
fair?
Yeah. Why was Elore put here in the first place? It's got the Underdark underneath, a literal
Fuck
portal
that.
to hell on the other side.
All right. Well, I know we cut it off a bit early today, but thanks everyone that came out to watch. We will be here again next Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And be sure to check out my book on Drive-Thru RPG. We're also here on Wednesday. Not us, but if you check out the Twitch channel, we'll be streaming the Eternal Undermountain stream, where they are finally getting started going through the 23 levels of the Undermountain.
Yep.
It's going to be fun. Thanks again, everyone, and we will see you next time, where we kill some more frickin' demons, rip and tear. Good night, everyone.
Yay.
Bye.
Good
Good night.
night.